Growing up, I've always somehow felt like less than a boy. Although I did enjoy playing computer games, but I also enjoyed playing with my older sister's Polly Pocket clamshell toys. I knew something was quite off when I started to develop a crush or attraction to this character called He-Man, who was the embodiment of masculinity. Perhaps I was not very confident in my own masculinity, or maybe it was my lack of identification with my own gender, and that made me want to consume the qualities and traits of manhood and maleness that I thought maybe I lacked. But whatever the case, this attraction to men always felt quite natural to me, and I always struggled with immense feelings of guilt, shame, and condemnation whenever I indulged in such sexual fantasies. Around my uni days, after also having suffered many questions from people about my sexual orientation, I decided enough was enough, and I was going to prove all these people wrong. I wanted to show them that I was more man than the average Joe. So I actually started investing in a home gym, and I even became a male model just to prove that I could do it. I even paid very close attention to my mannerisms and my behavior, the way that I spoke. So they'll never ask me the question again as to whether or not I was gay or identified as gay, which I felt was an attack on my manhood and my masculinity. However, the more outwardly masculine I made myself appear, the more guilty and ashamed I felt whenever I indulged in sexual fantasies with men in my head. It was as if there were two Shauns fighting for control over my life. So as time went by, I just got more and more weary and tired trying to reconcile the two Shauns. At some point, I actually decided that maybe I'm just better off learning to embrace it and just coming out as gay. However, one evening, I remember I was writing up a post sharing about my struggles with same-sex attraction. As I was about to hit the post button, right, I suddenly felt a very deep and unsettling unease. I suddenly felt God speak to me. That is not who I say you are, right? And he said, I just don't want you to apply this label of gay to yourself. I was very frustrated because I felt like I tried everything, I had tried to suppress my feelings, my attraction. Now I'm trying to embrace it. Both also cannot, right? Both also doesn't seem to be working. And I remember asking God at that moment, then who am I? You are a guy. And that was that. It felt like such a simple truth, but also quite hard to swallow at that point in time, I guess, because it felt so obvious. But I have been searching so long, right, all my life for this answer. Over time, God revealed to me certain aspects of my identity that I never quite took ownership of before. He said that I am, in His eyes, a warrior of God. I am Quan, I'm complete in Mandarin. I'm not Che, I'm not lacking. I am more than any expectation or label that the world can try to attach on me. I am just very simply put who He says I am. So don't be too quick to take up a label and slap it on yourself and apply it, right? And then just say that, because I have these desires for people of the same sex, that means I must be gay, Because I think when we do that, we don't give God a chance to reveal to us who we truly are. That gives you a more complete understanding of true manhood, the way that God intended for it to be, and not what people have come to know and define it as.